Welcome to the Drunken Progressive. I'm your drunken host, Jason W. Shaver, and with me as always is nobody, because I have no friends. Alright, we got a terrible show for you today. Boy, are you in for a terrible treat. What am I drinking tonight? I am drinking McCormick's vodka, topped off with peach schnapps, which I've found makes the vodka last longer. And I get some Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew over it, and it actually tastes pretty good. Real good. I'm drinking it out of a Dallas Cowboys cup, which I have no idea. I'm not a Cowboys fan, so I have no idea why we have a Cowboys cup. I think you just get one of those sometimes in life, and we have two. But let's see. This is a really shitty weekend. I'll start with this isn't the most important story, because I want to dive into the Las Vegas shooting more. But we lost Tom Petty over the weekend, or whatever. Woke up, Monday morning, and it was on Twitter that he died. And then, like, in the afternoon, they retracted that and said he was just in the hospital. And then later it was like, oh, he's on life support. Oh, they unplugged him. And then woke up today, Tuesday morning, and then they said he died. So it's just kind of like, it just felt like he died twice. I wish the media wouldn't be in such a hurry to be first. I would think being accurate should be more important than being first. But hey, I got a stinky butthole, so what the fuck do I know? So, yeah, as you heard, there was a huge shooting in Las Vegas. What was that, Sunday night? 59 people, last I heard, were dead. Hundreds of people injured. And I know people are like, well, this isn't the time to talk about gun control, but when is the time? If this isn't the time, when is the time? Because it never seems to be the time. It's just like with the hurricanes, it wasn't the time to talk about climate change. So, like, when can we talk about this shit? I think it's the perfect time to talk about gun control after a shooting like this. I'm just shocked that, like, not wanting people to get murdered is a political opinion. Like, that shouldn't be a political opinion. That should be just a human decency opinion. And they have more regulations for driving a car than they do owning a gun, for Christ's sake. It's not right. I'm tired of our country shooting each other all the time. I'm tired of it. They have gun laws and or gun control in lots of other countries, and they're doing just fine. And I don't understand why we can't do that. I know why we can't do that. It's because the NRA's bought off a lot of the politicians, and then they trick their base to think it's about the Constitution, and the cousin fuckers just eat it up. Like, yeah, my freedom is free. Yeah, guns. Woo! But they're not talking about banning guns. They just want to ban the guns where you can shoot 60 people in a minute. It's like, I don't know what you're fucking into to where you think you need to shoot 60 people in a minute, but I would just advise you to stop hanging out with that group, that crowd where you think you need that, or stop pissing off whoever you're pissing off to where you think 60 people are going to try to kill you. Mailbag time! Mailbag. Mailbag. Mailbag time. No mail. That's partly my fault because I didn't give you guys my email address. And it's partly your fault because you wouldn't have written me anyway. Mailbag. Mailbag. Now it's time for a segment I like to call What Else? What else? President Trump went to Puerto Rico and threw paper towels at a bunch of Mexicans. That's not how you make friends. What else? My girlfriend didn't like that last joke. She said Puerto Ricans don't like being called Mexicans. And I just said, who doesn't? What else? Well, a lot of politicians are saying don't politicize the Las Vegas shooting. Here's my take on that. Any politician that takes money from the NRA forfeits the right to say, don't politicize this tragedy. You made it political when you cashed the check. And that's why you guys should be following me on Twitter, because look at that tweet. It's just dripping with fucking tremendousness. So anyway, follow me, the Drunken Progressive, at Jason W. Shaver on the Twitter. What else? We got Al Franken tweeted, God damn, my computer's a piece of shit. Don't get your computer at Walmart. They're not as classy as they'd lead you to believe. Anyway, what did Al Franken say? Well, Jesus Christ, it's not even here. Okay, there we are. Oh my God. Again, Walmart is not classy. Don't buy a computer there. Okay, Al Franken tweeted today that the Trump administration announced it will give employers the power to deny women birth control. And then I tweeted because, you know, I tweet. I like to get drunk and just tweet. If women just stopped having sex with us, that would change our policies toward them real quick. And and what I meant by that is, I don't know. I was just really drunk, I guess. No, these guys men are making rules about women, and these women just need to be like, you know what? We're just gonna stop fucking you and go on a hashtag pussy strike until you guys stop being assholes. And, you know, like, you can deny women birth control coverage like employers can, but I bet they still pay for old man boner pills. Like, why is that okay? Like, old people don't need to be fucking. They're already fucked up enough. Out of the way, boomers! What else? Been hearing this argument a lot every time Donald Trump does something stupid. Hey, Stein voters, feel stupid yet? And I don't understand that logic. To me, they're saying, you didn't vote for the person I voted for. It's like, aw, boo-hoo, did we not use our democracy the same way you did? Did we not use our democracy in a way you approved? It's called democracy. You can vote for whoever you want. You're supposed to vote for whoever you like the most, not whoever you dislike the least. So, you know, you want me to run a better candidate next time, and maybe I'll vote for your guy or lady. But in this instance, it's Hillary, people. Hillary's idiotic army of dorks are just trying to blame everyone but Hillary for her loss. And so is Hillary. But, here's the thing. I'm a Bernie guy through and through. Have been all of my life, except for the first 39 years when I didn't know who the fuck he was. So just 1 year. A year and a half. But, I just, you know, you don't fuck over my guy and then expect my vote. I don't reward bad behavior. Like, if you cheat me, I'm not gonna help you. Even if you aren't an arrogant twat. Even if you aren't an arrogant twat. Even if you're super nice and fuck me over, I'm still not gonna help you because you fucked me over. So, I mean, who hasn't Hillary blamed for her loss? She blamed Russia. She blamed Comey. She blamed Bernie. She blamed... Now she's blaming Jill Stein. She blamed Trump a little bit, but not too much. I've never heard her blame herself. Not one time. She's arrogant. She's entitled. She's out of touch. And she's a corporate dim. She's bought and paid for just like the rest of them. If we don't like the system, why would we vote for more of the same? What else? Timothy F. Murphy. I think the F stands for fightin'. The Fightin' Murphys. Timothy Murphy, U.S. Representative for Pennsylvania's 18th Congressional District. He's been serving since 2003, and he plans to resign on October 21st, 2017, because he was naughty. Long story short, the guy's been like pro-life his whole life, anti-abortion as they come, except for when he thought he knocked up his mistress. Then he was all for abortions. So that came to light within the past week or so, and old boys decided to hang him up. Oh, wow. So he could spend more time with his family. I'm sure they don't want to spend much time with you. Anyway, let's see. So yeah, that's our show for this week. I'll try to do better next time. I feel like some other person says that at their show, but I really mean it. I really mean it this time, guys. So yeah, follow me on Twitter at. I'll just type in the Drunken Progressive. I should pop up, but if not, just do Jason W. Shaver. That's me. If you like what we're doing, or you feel sorry for me, you can visit me on Patreon and give me a couple bucks. You'll have access to, like, I made like 3 feature-length comedies, and they won some awards, and one of them even got on Netflix for a little bit. You can watch, like, you can have unlimited streaming to all 3 of my comedy films. There's a short film I did last year that'll be on there. My debut comedy album, Butt Stuff, is on there. And anyway, if you like what I'm doing and got a buck, do the Patreon thing. That'll be down in the description of this video. So anyway, remember, kids, help control the dictator population by getting your dictator spayed or neutered. See you next week.